Housewives pay tribute. Who is Matt Byars? The Real Housewives are paying tribute to someone named Matt Byars. It is all over social media and there are photos aplenty. Yet the big question in the midst of all of this is who exactly is, or rather was, Matt. It appears that he has passed away, which is tragic. Keep reading for all the details and what is known. Who is Matt Byars? Early on Friday, November 22nd, a plethora of Bravo-libs and Real Housewives have been posting tributes. They have taken to their social media accounts to celebrate the life of Matt Byars. All of the ladies knew and loved him, from Melissa Gorga to Ashley Darby to Gigi Garishadaki and more. They have been praising what a wonderful person he was, how he was the light, full of positivity and laughter, but tragically, it appears he did not feel the same about himself. Brunch star Melissa Gorga shared her feelings on Instagram with a reel of the two of them. They were side by side, and this is a fragment of her tribute. Melissa had just spoken to Matt earlier in the week and, like many of the tributes to follow, had no idea what pain he was in. Shaz of Sunset alum Gigi noted how Matt Byars was one of the first people she worked with when she embarked on her TV journey. Yet she echoed Melissa's sentiments. This begs the question of who Matt actually was. According to Bravo, he was rock star Karen Huger's everything. Yet he was so much more. He did PR and was a devoted talent manager who Huger had known since Matt was a teenager, she recalled in 2019. More love for Matt. After news broke that the 37-year-old had passed, Ashley Darby encouraged everyone to reach out to Karen Huger. Since she had known Matt Byars for 2 decades, this was likely very traumatic and heartbreaking for her. Margaret Josephs of Ranch fame also had nothing but praise for him, as he was there during her book tour and was a guiding light. She also acknowledged how he would literally do whatever he had to for the ladies in his life. Rose Cynthia Bailey was also devastated to hear about this and noted she had far too many memories to go through. He had a connection to all of the Real Housewives and they genuinely appreciated him. Now they will lean on one another to get through this. Housewives pay tribute. Who is Matt Byars? The world of Bravo's Real Housewives is no stranger to drama, glitter, and the occasional tear-jerking moment. Over the years, fans have witnessed everything from outrageous feuds to heartfelt celebrations. But behind the glamorous lives of these women lies a network of dedicated individuals who help craft the magic that unfolds on our screens. One name that has recently emerged in Housewives circles is Matt Byars, a name shrouded in curiosity, whispers, and now, a wave of heartfelt tributes. But who is Matt Byars, and why has he left such a profound impact on the Bravo universe? A life behind the scenes. Unlike the Housewives, whose lives are lived on camera, Matt Byars was a figure of quiet strength behind the scenes. Described by many as a creative force and a glue that held productions together, Matt wasn't just any producer. He was someone who understood the delicate balance of drama and authenticity that makes the Real Housewives franchise a cultural phenomenon. Starting as a production assistant fresh out of college, Byars quickly climbed the ranks in reality television. His ability to navigate the larger-than-life personalities of Bravo's stars was unmatched. Matt had this way of making you feel like the most important person in the room, even if the cameras weren't rolling, shared Rob star Kyle Richards in a recent interview. He wasn't just a producer, he was a friend, a confidant, and someone who truly cared about telling our stories. A tragic loss. News of Matt Byars' passing broke on a quiet Sunday morning, sending shockwaves through Bravo fandoms and beyond. While the cause of his death remains private, the impact of his life was anything but. Tributes from housewives across franchises poured in, revealing a man who had touched lives far beyond the confines of reality TV. On Instagram, Teresa Giudice of Ranch posted a black and white photo of herself and Matt from behind the scenes, captioning it, "You were always the one to make me smile when things got tough. Rest easy, my friend." Similarly, Lisa Rinna shared a video of Matt coaching her during one of her confessionals, adding, "You made this crazy world of housewives bearable. We will never forget you." The Housewives remember. The cast of Roni, who recently wrapped their first season of a rebooted franchise, dedicated an entire evening to Matt's memory. In a heartfelt video shared by Yuba Hassan, the women lit candles at a rooftop gathering, each taking turns to share how Matt had impacted their journeys. Jenna Lyons spoke of Matt's uncanny ability to make her feel comfortable in a world she found foreign. "Reality TV wasn't my comfort zone," she admitted. "But Matt, he got it. He got me, and that made all the difference." Over in Atlanta, Candy Burris paused production on her latest project to organize a small memorial for Matt. Peter Parks, reuniting with her old frenemy for the occasion, delivered a moving speech. Matt had a way of making us feel seen not as characters, but as people. That is rare, and that is why we're all here today. Behind the Bravo curtain, in an industry often criticized for its sensationalism, Matt Byars stood out as a champion of humanity. His colleagues recall his tireless dedication to ensuring the housewives felt supported, even in their most vulnerable moments. "He was the voice in our piece reminding us to breathe when we were on the verge of tears," said Doran Medley from Roni. "He didn't just tell us what to do, he asked us what we needed. That's something I'll always carry with me." Matt's contributions extended far beyond the housewives. He was instrumental in shaping Bravo's other flagship shows, including Below Deck and Vanderpump Rules. Daisy Kelleher from Below Deck Sailing Yacht recalled a particularly challenging season where Matt stepped in to mediate tensions off camera. "He wasn't even assigned to our show that season," Daisy laughed. "But he showed up anyway because he cared." A legacy of kindness. As the tributes continued to pour in, one theme remained consistent: Matt Byars' unwavering kindness. It's a quality that many who work in the high-pressure world of reality TV lose along the way, but for Matt, it was his cornerstone. "He had a way of making us laugh even when things felt impossible," said Tamra Judge from Rock. "When Eddie was in the hospital, Matt was the one checking in, not for the cameras, but because he genuinely cared." Garcelle Beauvais from Rob echoed those sentiments, sharing a personal anecdote about how Matt helped her navigate the public fallout from a heated reunion. "He told me, 'You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Just be yourself.' That advice stuck with me, and I'll never forget him for it." A final farewell. Bravo announced plans to honor Matt Byars with a special segment during an upcoming Watch What Happens Live. Andy Cohen, often referred to as the godfather of the Housewives, is set to host the tribute. "Matt wasn't just a colleague," and he shared in a statement. "He was family, and we'll miss him every day." Fans, too, have taken to social media to share their condolences and memories. Many credit Matt for shaping the moments that kept them glued to their screens. "We didn't know his name until now, but his fingerprints are on every iconic scene," wrote one fan on Twitter. The human behind the glamour. In a world obsessed with headlines and sound bites, Matt Byars reminded everyone of the humanity behind the spectacle. His legacy isn't just in the shows he helped produce, but in the lives he touched along the way. As the housewives continue to share their stories, it's clear that Matt's spirit will live on in the laughter, tears, and unforgettable moments that make the franchise so beloved. Because behind every perfectly timed confessional and every dramatic dinner party is someone like Matt Byars, ensuring the story is told with heart. In the words of Nene Leakes, he was the real star of the show.